Well, Glenda and Alan, still there are so many questions for parents about safety when it comes to back to school. The district here in the Grosse Pointes has already made the call. Students will not be coming back to their buildings in September. They will be doing remote learning. The governor telling us so far she's going to continue to let the districts to make those individual decisions. But of course, that could always change if things get worse. As parents across Metro Detroit struggle to answer the unknowns about the upcoming school year, there's new evidence that the coronavirus does not spare teens and kids. A surge in cases among 15 to 19-year-olds in Oakland, Livingston, and Genesee counties has Governor Gretchen Whitmer reminding us that no age group is immune.
This is something that every one of us can contract and carry, and we might not even know it, and unwittingly bring it home and perhaps be fatal for another loved one in our own household.
Despite increasing infection rates, the governor says as long as we're in at least phase 4 of her My Safe Start plan, school districts can make their own decisions on whether to bring students back to the classroom or keep them learning remotely.
So every district should be able to resume some form of in-person learning. However, districts are putting together what that plan looks like.
When I asked if she planned to close the schools with the current COVID-19 case number trends, she would only say it depends on which phase each region is in.
That's the overarching decision that I need to make at the state level. So if you happen to live in a part of the state that is in phase 4, there's going to be, in-person learning, but there's strict protocols, and the school board and the superintendent are articulating what those look like and working with parents and teachers to make sure people stay safe.
Governor Whitmer also says she's trying to make sure school funding will be in place for all districts, even as budget discussions are on hold. That's because the Michigan legislature had to shut down this week after a Republican state senator tested positive for COVID-19.
We got to take the politics out of mask wearing. I don't want anyone to get sick. COVID doesn't care what side of the aisle you sit on. It is a disease that can be deadly, and it spreads fast, and it could keep our kids from getting back into school.
The governor also says she's counting on Michigan's congressional delegation to try to get more funding from the federal government to help the schools during this unprecedented crisis. Reporting live in Grosse Pointe Farms, I'm Heather Catallo, 7 Action News.